Welcome. Why am I here today? Because I want to bring to you some ways that you can help impact and take care of this planet, of Earth, the planet that our God gave to us to live and to grow and to be together. Hi, how are you? Who is Usborne Books and More? Do you even know? What is Usborne Books and More? Usborne Books and More is a children's book company that offers a unique educational and fiction books for kids from little itty bitty babies, newborns, to all the way up to high school. Since 1983, more than 1 million Americans reached the 12th grade without having been able to read at a basic level. Isn't that pretty sad? I think it is pretty sad, and it's the fuel that drives my reason for being a literacy advocate and a representative of Usborne Books and More. I always ask this question in every party that I attend. Why? Because I'd like to know how many people actually know it. And it's always surprises me that very many people don't even know this. So I'm going to ask it to you here. And if you know the answer, please comment below. And please do not go looking in the internet for the answer. If you don't know the answer, just say I don't know. What percentage of 9-year-olds can read with proficiency in the U.S.? I know this can be really hard, so I'm going to give you a multiple choice question. Comment below, A through D. A being 65% of 9-year-olds read below proficiency. B, 35% of children 9 years old can read proficiently. 68% of children read proficiently. 32% of children read proficiently. I'll give you a little bit and answer the question, and then if you answered right, you'll get to win a prize at the end of this celebration. I'm going to give you a little tip, and I know this can be pretty hard because a lot of people work, and when they come home they are exhausted and they don't really have the time to spend with their kids. But this one tip will help you build a literacy skills in your children. Ready? Limit the amount of TV or electronics or iPhone or Kindle or tablet that your children watch per day to 30 minutes. It's not so much what they're watching, it's what they're missing when they watch TV. Kids who read succeed, plain and simple. Parents who help their kids learn to read at home succeed more than those kids that their parents are absent from their lives educationally. That book that I just showed you is the Usborne Children's Encyclopedia. It's a gateway to knowledge for fact-hungry children or fact-hungry adults. It has links for up to 800 websites, video clips, games, homework tips, and more. The QR links that will take you straight to fantastic sites and tablets and smartphones. And it has up-to-date information in there for hundreds of topics. It has over 1,500 photographs, illustrations, and diagrams. It's a really great book, and I'm going to read from it. Just give you a little briefing on what it looks like and what the pictures look like. And afterwards, I will tell you how much it costs. First, let me tell you a little bit about the research and who it's written by. It's written by Felicity Brooke. She made Our World earlier, I posted. Fiona Chandler, she did the history book. Philip Clark, Facts and Records. Anne Claiborne, Science, How Your Body Works. Liz Dalby, Maps of the World, Animals and Plants by Rachel Firth, Science, How Your Body Works, Laura Howell, Animals and Plants, Sarah Kahn, How Your Body Works, Anne Milbourne, How Things Work, Kristen Rogers, How People Live, Caroline Young, How People Live, and it's illustrated nicely by David Hancock, and it's designed by Francesca Allen, Laura Hammond, Nalupa Hossein, Stephanie Jones, Joanne Kirby, Susie McCarthy, Keith Newell, Susanna Owen, Ruth Russell, Karen Tomlins, Candace Watmore, and Helen Wood. There's a lot of people that helped create this book, and I just want to read to you some of the names because Usborne takes great care of publishing books that are really good and worthy of being read and learned from. Our planet. Our planet is called Earth. It is the only planet where we know that plants, animals, and people live. The large area of land are called continents. Each continent is divided into smaller areas called countries. And this is one of the lovely pictures that you will experience when you buy this book. What's inside the Earth? The Earth is made up of rock and metal. If you could cut it open, you would see different layers inside. The picture of the right show you what's inside the Earth. So this one right here. And it has internet links right over here to help you discover our world. The atmosphere, the Earth is protected by the large blanket of gases called the atmosphere. It stretches from the surface of the Earth over 600 kilometers, 560 miles into space. The sky you can see is part of the atmosphere. And so you see right now. So I think it's beautiful, and it really illustrates, and it goes with creation or evolution or whatever it is that you're teaching your child. Day and night, God created day and night. But in this book, it's just day and night. When it is day for you, it is night for people on the other side of the world. When it is their day, it is your night. And it shows a lovely picture of Earth turning around in circles. And it shows the sunrise and the sunset, moon in the way. The only time it is dark in the day is when the moon blocks out the sun. This is called a total eclipse of the sun. A total eclipse doesn't happen very often. It only lasts a few minutes. And it has a picture of a total eclipse and internet links so that you can share with your children. It talks about the seasons, north and south. Here's another picture of the Earth. North and south, two halves of the Earth, are called the northern and the southern hemisphere. When countries in the southern hemisphere have their winter, countries in the northern hemisphere have their summer. And it has internet links to help share knowledge with your children. The weather, there are lots of kinds of weather. It can be rainy, snowy, sunny, windy. The three main things that make the weather happen are the sun, the air, and the water. And then you could further explain how creationism works or how evolution works, whatever it is that you want to teach your child. And it has internet links on every page to help you better understand the topic or your child better understand the topic. We're learning about rocks and fossils, and this is a really good page for it. And it also comes with internet links. We just watched a movie on volcanoes at the IMAX. So let's see. A volcano erupts when hot, sticky rock from inside the earth bursts through the surface. That hot rock, called lava, pours down the sides of the volcano and over the land. Volcanic eruption, volcanic shapes, sea volcanoes. It comes alive, asleep, or dead. And it comes with internet links to help you better understand the topic. One side that I really like is it has waves, currents, coasts, ice water, caves, useful about the earth. So because we're celebrating the earth, I do want to read this page to you. And so this is what it says. Youthful earth, we depend on the earth to survive. God gave us this earth, so we should take care of it. We are the caretakers of the earth. Animals can't take care of it. We have to take care of it because we have a brain. He gave us the smarts to be able to take care of this earth. It gives us food, water, air, and all we need for building and making things. It also gives us the fuel we need for cooking, heating, and making machines and engines go. Coal and oil is made from rotted trees and plants from millions of years ago. Oil began as tiny, dead sea animals. Coal and oil are taken from under the ground and used as fuel, but they are also used to make lots of other things. Coal can be used to make plants, plastic, perfumes, soaps, and lead and into pencil. Oil can be used to make dishwashing liquids, plastics, gasolines, dye, to color material. Oil and natural gases come from under the ground or under the seabed. People drill for them from the rigs. We eat many kinds of plants. Some are made into materials such as cotton for clothes. Others are made into medicine. Non-stop power. Oil, gas, and coal may one day run out. That's speculation. It may. We have a lot of people. There are many other ways to make power. They use things that will not run out, such as wind, water, and sunshine. In the olden days, we used to light a match and light a candle, and we used to get our power from candles. Of course, this is very dangerous, and houses a lot of times burn down. There's internet links, and it takes you to a site. It takes you to the usborne.com quick link site. Well, here's a picture of the illustration that I just read. Now, it even talks about getting warmer. So temperatures around the world are slowly rising. This is called global warming. There may be several reasons for it and theories. Scientists think that it may be caused by certain gases known as greenhouse gases in the Earth's atmosphere. Again, it's not saying that it's for sure. It's saying there are several reasons, and many scientists think. That means that it is not for sure, but they think that it may be caused by gases. God created us. He created this earth. He will take care of us as long as we take care of it. Greenhouse gases trap heat around the earth, making it warm through the life to exist. But some things that people do make more greenhouse gases. These trap more heat, so the earth gets warmer. The sun's rays warm the earth. Some of the heat escapes back into space. Greenhouse gases stop some of the heat from escaping. This may be warming up our planet. This, again, the key word here is this may be warming up our planet. May is permissive. We don't know. The picture shows some of the things that people do which make the more greenhouse gases. A layer of greenhouse gases in real life, these are colorless. So I'm going to show you the picture, and if you like it, you may purchase a book afterwards. Okay? So there's rising seas and melting ice. As the atmosphere warms up, the ice in the Arctic and the Antarctic slowly starts to melt. The water goes back into the ocean, making the sea level rise. The air gets warmer, the ice melts into the sea level rises. Rising seas. If all the ice in the world melted, it would cause a worldwide disaster. I don't think God is going to want that. The sea level everywhere would rise by more than 66 yards. We can help to stop this by finding ways to make energy without burning fuel such as coal and oil. And it even tells you, page 47 will explain this further. And it has an internet link on it, right there. And it says the page. So if you go to page 47, which I think we already talked about, it's this page that we already talked about it. And it explains ways that we can help our Earth and take care of it. Helping our planet, everyone can do something to help our planet. Governments can make laws, for example, that control pollution and the way that areas of open land are used. There are many ways in which you can help take care of the planet. And let me tell you, when somebody tells you that you can save the planet doesn't have to need saving. We do. Okay? Look for this recyclable symbol, okay, in cans, bottles, and boxes. And you can purchase those instead of those that don't have the symbol. And it also has an internet link so that you can learn more. How can you help? Take used cans, bottles, and papers to the recycling center. The metal, the glass, the plastic, and the paper can be made into new things. Save electricity by using low energy light bulbs and switching off the light when you go out of the room. Walk or cycle short distances and go on longer journeys by bus or train. This helps to reduce pollution from cars. Put up a bird table in your yard and plant shrubs and give birds and other creatures food and shelter. Some African governments are helping endangered animals such as chimpanzees by setting aside land where they can live safe from hunters. Isn't that cool? So that's some of the ways that you can actually help the earth. And there are many, many more ways. And it talks about animals and plants and dinosaurs. It talks about ancient history, clothes, farming, art, and paints, myth. Ooh, I love myths. Myths are stories filled with strange creatures, gods, and goddesses, and amazing things happening. They often tell our tales of good and evil. We do a lot of myth at our house because it helps explain the virtues that we need so that we can live in a better world. It has an internet link too. Osborne is great. It has a science section. Pretty cool. If you like this book, the science section talks about solids, atoms, what is science, friction, light, electricity, clocks, cameras, so many things, excavating. It even talks about space, shows you the planets, maps, South America, a little bit about geography of each place. It gives you the flags of the world, Europe. It gives you space facts, so my Earth facts and records. Oh my God, look at this. Isn't that awesome? Anyways, this book is so good. And if you like it, it's a well-worthy book, and it's only $15.99. How good is that? It's an encyclopedia with a little bit of everything and quick links to help you out for only $15.99. It is floppy, so it's a softer cover, which I think makes it more economical. The pages are great. I've had it for a couple years now, saving it for my son. And we use it sporadically throughout our semester. Thanks.